Oh my God, are you guys like, can you guys brush your teeth? Do you take showers during Ramadan?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Ramadan is coming up.
Amazing.
Do you think we should do something for that? I feel like that could be,
Yeah,
you know?
like pre-Ramadan, I guess people start preparing.
That's a good one.
Nice.
That's a good one. We could maybe talk to someone to clear up many of the misconceptions that people have here about it. I still have questions myself that I'm confused about. So I think it would be good to talk to someone.
And there's so much going on, like people celebrate different times of the day, and like a lot of people will do iftars and so forth, so it'd be cool to go to maybe like a pre-Ramadan event.
That'd be cool.
People there, because I think that you find it's like all nationalities are welcome to these places. So
Yeah,
it'd be cool to like just
definitely. And I have a friend, a producer, so she might be able to actually come down and, you know, talk to us about a few things.
We're about to go inside to celebrate iftar with people who celebrate Ramadan and people who don't. So it'll be interesting to see who we can meet.
I'm from Jordan, Jordanian Canadian, and I've been in Dubai for 20 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. So you've celebrated Ramadan in Dubai 20 times.
Yes,
What's your favorite part about Ramadan?
people getting together, the gatherings and the families and everybody. I mean, this is what Ramadan is all about. It's a beautiful month. Yeah.
So actually, I really like Ramadan because it's the one time of the year, especially in Dubai, because Dubai is super busy, when you can actually catch up with everybody.
We get a lot of invites from our families. We have a lot of gatherings. So mostly we prefer at the home, but you can say there are 30 days of fasting. 15 to 10 days we visit our families. You know, we have this rule to invite others, and the same thing, others invite us for iftar.
I swear, I've got some friends that I only see in Ramadan. Like we're too busy for each other the rest of the year, and then you know, you can kind of get together with everybody and you know, do suhoors to the early morning.
Is there preparations before Ramadan starts to get into the spirit?
Yeah, like you can see, before 1 month we start getting ready for Ramadan, because we start eating less, because we have to eat less during the period of Ramadan.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to fast till the sun sets down.
And would you ever consider fasting yourself?
I have done that every year. I don't do it for the entire month, but definitely in breaks. So like definitely the first day along with the team. It's not only healthy, but it's also fun to be with the team, and you know, even they kind of encourage me, okay, you know, chef, let's do it, and then yeah, I definitely follow that.
And then you can
it's-
feel the hunger for 6 p.m.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. And it's fun, you know, like the chefs also, you know, they all feel motivated, okay, you know,
Yeah.
he's also fasting with us, so it kind of gives a boost to the whole team as well, okay, yes.
That was amazing. We spoke to so many different types of people. A lot of people preparing for Ramadan, preparing for the fasting period, and others just looking forward to spending iftars with their friends and their families and the celebrations that it brings. Now, Sharita's going to go and tell you a little bit more. She's having an interview with Mona, and they're going to have a bit of an in-depth chat about what Ramadan and preparing for Ramadan really means.
Hi! How are you? Are you ready to be asked a few questions about Ramadan?
Yeah.
Let's go to the studio. So Ramadan's coming up, as you all know. And like I said, we're doing this whole thing to just kind of like break the misconceptions about Ramadan, kind of teach the Western expats here, and actually all the expat community here, a bit of, you know, what it's like maybe the simple things that maybe are sometimes overthought of.
Yeah.
Or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Misunderstood. What do you typically eat during Ramadan?
I try really hard to like maintain like a diet, like a proper diet, because
Oh my God, that was going to be my next question
Oh, yeah?
too, like how that changes, that diet changes.
because you're depriving yourself of food all day. So
Yeah.
then when you break your fast, what I try to do is, and this never works because I have family and they just feed me like crazy. What I try to do is I break my fast with a date, because it's sunnah, like that's what you're supposed to do. Break it with a date and maybe some light soup and some small fruits or vegetables.
Okay.
That's what ideally is supposed to be done. But unfortunately, due to our Arab culture, we get like they're feasts. They're massive feasts of like macaroni, pasta, rice, mahshi, and just a whole bunch of meats, and it's just all at once.
Amazing.
And no, but it's really bad for you.
But it's there, you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and because you're starving, so
Yeah.
you just eat it all. And it sucks because like right after you eat all that, you're tired. You don't want to pray. You don't want to do anything with it. You just want to go back to bed.
Does fasting get easier as you get older?
Huh.
Like, would you find it really like much more difficult when you were younger as opposed to now?
I actually do, because as I grew up, like my addictions became more and more.
In what sense?
I could be either addicted to like water or smoking or drinking, and these things, it's difficult to let that go for 10, 15 hours,
Right.
you know? And so in that sense, it got difficult, but it's easier in the sense that I understand why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's difficult to get away, to remove addictions from you as you get older,
Yeah.
but you know it's good for you.
Exactly.
I think here, like if I'm at work, like they won't give me too much work because they know I'm fasting.
Yeah.
People are nicer in the streets because they know you're fasting. So
There's that tolerance going
yeah,
on
there's
as
that
opposed
tolerance.
to.
Yeah, and there's that understanding,
Yeah.
and you know there's that leniency of when it's time to pray, you can go pray,
Yeah.
and they don't have that anywhere else.
Fair. That's true.
And yeah, and the fact that I think it's by UAE law that I think working hours is 2 hours less normally in Ramadan. They don't have that privilege. Sometimes they work till 8 p.m.
Yeah.
and they're fasting, and
Crazy.
that's difficult. Yeah.
Oh my God, are you guys like, can you guys brush your teeth? Do you take showers during Ramadan? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What do you think are the biggest misconceptions about Ramadan? Like, what do you often hear about? And then you're just like, oh my God, this is, what? What are you even talking about, you know?
It's a time period where we're kind and good to each other. So with the example that you said, brushing my teeth doesn't harm anyone. If anything, it helps me. So that is okay. That is permitted.
If a Western person said they were fasting, what are your views on that?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah?
It's great. Like, that's fantastic. To some extent, religion and culture in this country kind of relate to each other. They kind of mix up. So they're practicing that culture, and it's cool. If I lived in a different country that did intermediate fasting for a while and it wasn't in my religion, I'd try it out. I'd be like, I wonder how it feels.
Yeah.
Because it gives you that experience, you know, that experience of being in that culture and being in that country.
So, like I said, thank you very much for doing this interview with us. Your answers have been really insightful, and we can't wait to catch up with you hopefully after Ramadan.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So, I don't know if you know what me and Shireen have been doing. We've been running around town trying to find people who are observing Ramadan, who are looking forward to the holy month, and we just want to learn more about what Ramadan is like in Dubai and how people are preparing for it. So, you could help me a little bit? I can ask questions?
Sure.
If I or any Westerner said that they were going to fast for the whole month, what
For
would
the
you think
whole
of
month?
that?
Maybe you have to try 1 day or 2 or 1 week, then you decide. Because it is hard, but at the same time there is benefits from this one.
What are the biggest difficulties you find when you're fasting? Because you're working and then you're going home, and is there anything that's tricky for you to do?
Yeah. Look, the first week it's too hard. There is a big headache. Okay, because you used to drink your coffee in the morning and you come to the work, don't drink anything, you don't drink even water. You know, the first week it's too hard, then you get used to it.
So if someone was moving here this month for the first time ever and they knew nothing about Ramadan, is there any tips that you could give to them so as to not offend someone who's fasting?
Yeah, first thing, especially in public, they are not allowed to eat or drink or smoke in Ramadan.
Thanks, I feel like we've covered a lot there and you've told me a lot of things that I hadn't heard before, so thank you so much.
Welcome.
And Ramadan Kareem.
Yeah, you too, thank you.
So, did you get to talk to your producer friend?
I did, Mona. She came around to the office. She was really cool. She talked to us a lot about the misconceptions. We had a whole list of questions.
Yeah.
And she laughed at one of the questions that I had asked about, you know, people, because a lot of people do ask this. This has been a thing where they're actually curious as to whether or not Muslims can brush their teeth during Ramadan.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Casey.
I don't know. I'm learning.
Watch the interview, but like, no, she speaks about it like very briefly, but she touched on it like eloquently. You know what I mean?
Like, it's a really happy time. Everyone is saying that it's going to be a happy time, but it'll be interesting to see when we get to Ramadan if their moods change a little.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a good one.
episode plans.
Yes, plans, good one.